My secret gratitude letter manifestation technique that really works. It's how we've manifested almost everything, plus some secrets on scripting. Hi, everyone. Robert Zink, miracle mentor and alchemy life coach. And today we are soaring high like a big, beautiful eagle. And we're flying in the direction of your dreams and your goals. Well, on our way here today, we didn't see an eagle, but we did see a beautiful red-tailed hawk. So perhaps that's close enough. Hey, listen, high flyers. I'm going to share with you some techniques that I've personally used, how to send a timeless gratitude letter that really works, and some secrets about scripting. But first, I'd like to invite you to claim your 30 minutes of miracle mentoring and alchemy life coaching. All you have to do is visit lawofattractionsolutions.com. It's absolutely free, and you'll find out what a miracle mentoring and alchemy life coaching program can do for you. Okay, so this gratitude letter, we're going to get to that last, but that's really, really important. So one of the reasons why I think scripting is so vital is it puts you in a vibrational alignment with whatever it is that you desire, with your dreams and with your goals. And scripting is not difficult. So you just get yourself a nice book. I like to get a nice leather book because it tells me that this is special. So this sits right behind me on my shelf here. And you write in it as often as you feel inspired. Now, some people say, I do it every day. And if you script, the best time to script is in the morning. But some people do it once a week. Some people do it 3 times a week. Some people do it when they feel inspired. But if you can do it in the morning, that's the best, because I want you to reread it at night as you're falling asleep. That way it gets into your subconscious mind and has more impact on your life. And that's what scripting is designed to do. We don't use words like I want or I hope or maybe someday. We use words that are in present tense, high flyers. I have, I am, we are, it is. Present tense language is absolutely essential for scripting. So you write it down there in the morning, and then you read it at night before you go to bed. And look at, just because you wrote it once and you read it once doesn't mean you stop reading it. I read my scripting notes all the time because every time I read them, they go deeper and deeper into my subconscious mind, and it becomes my reality. It's like creating a mind movie. It's absolutely astonishing that your subconscious starts to see what you have scripted as real, as truth. And that allows you to start matching up with the universe and become in alignment with what you desire. So high flyers, I know a lot of you have watched the videos where I talk about my little gold book. And I have to tell you a little story. I had this little gold book when I was living in a hotel room. I never had more than $20 or $30 or $40 on me at a time. I had to pay my rent weekly. And so I bought this little gold book for $1 at the dollar store. And I started writing in it. I started scripting in it and writing empowering affirmations. And within a short period of time, I wasn't living in the hotel room. I had a room. I kept scripting, and I kept it everywhere. I mean, if you see the gold book, and I'll show it to you sometime, it's all bent up and messed up, but I kept it with me. And I read it when I was on the bus, wherever I went. I wanted that information deep in my subconscious mind because I felt I was sabotaging myself. I felt I was holding myself back from the highest version of who I could be. And so I scripted almost every day. And I read it every day. And then I met Rachel, and Rachel and I got together. And I remember we set a goal. We set a goal for an annual income. And today, our income monthly is about half of what our annual income goal was 7 years ago. So, I mean, it's amazing. We are literally making almost as much every month now as we had hoped to make, and we thought we would do great on this income. Anyway, Rachel and I sat down, we scripted, not every night, but when we felt inspired, hey, let's sit down and do some scripting. And we wrote down what our life was like in the future, but we made it present tense. One of the things that we scripted is that we would have a studio and we'd be able to have other talent in and be able to do video recordings and training tapes and lectures and YouTube videos. And as I'm speaking to you right now from my office studio, the painters are down the hall painting our new studio, all black. It's quite ominous when you walk in there. But when the lighting gets attached and everything, it'll be absolutely beautiful. That was something we scripted years ago. Julian was something that I scripted. I actually scripted Julian before I met Rachel. I didn't know his name. I didn't know whether it was going to be a boy or a girl, but I knew that there was a special soul coming into my life. Scripting works, but I haven't given you the big secret yet. So you do this every day. I like the scripting in the morning, reading it at night. Now, the gratitude mastermind letter, that's what I call it. The gratitude mastermind letter will change your life. I mean, big time. So you pick anybody in the past or the present or the future that you feel a vibrational connection to. Somebody that if they were alive, you would talk with them. Somebody that has had an impact on your life, either directly or indirectly. And you write them a letter of gratitude for what they have given you, for what they have done for you. Now, this is phenomenal because you're connecting with this powerful energy and you're acknowledging that this powerful energy now flows through you in your life, in your mastermind gratitude letter. So I have my list here of just a few people that I have written letters to. Hermes of the ancient times in Egypt and Greece, Dr. Wayne Dyer. When Dr. Wayne Dyer passed away, I felt terrible, but I knew that he had chosen his time. And I wanted to write him a letter because there was a time in my life when I didn't think I'd make it. I didn't know if I could survive. And I read a couple of his books. One of them was a book called Pulling Your Own Strings. I read that book so many times, High Flyers, and it changed my whole dynamic. So shortly after he passed away, I wrote him a letter of gratitude. I wrote Einstein a letter of gratitude because I wanted to thank Albert Einstein for his opening up the concept and the constructs of science so that you and I can use them as well as we move forward in the world of manifesting and the law of attraction. I've written both of my parents, all of my grandparents. I've written all of my children. She doesn't know this, but I've written Rachel a gratitude letter. I've written Neville Goddard a gratitude letter. So I've written a number of them to a number of different people, some of them alive, some of them not alive. But every time you write a gratitude letter Imagine if you wrote a gratitude letter, one letter a day for 365 days. Imagine how you would think differently, how you would vibrate differently, how you would manifest differently. You want to have an incredible relationship? Write a mastermind gratitude letter to somebody who taught you about love. Maybe it's Gibran. Maybe it's the Master Jesus. Maybe it's Buddha. Thank them for all they gave you. And when you thank them, that vibrational energy literally comes into you. It's amazing. It's like part of who they are becomes part of you. Phenomenal. You're going to be amazed. So, high flyers, send me some of your success stories as it relates to scripting. And I love reading them. And here's some other videos to help you on your journey.